If you would like to own a super nice, clean, and straight Tascarella, look no further. This beautiful cue is available right now at crossroadcues.com. I'm going to go with Rosewood. The gentleman that I purchased the cue from wasn't exactly sure. This is just out of a high-end private collection, but I believe that the wood in the points is rosewood of some type. Very, very, very classy, classic design. Clean, crisp, and tight, like everything that bears that world-famous Tascarella name. All of the inlays, the propellers, and all of the dots, and every inlay is natural material. There is no overseas shipping, and there are some shipping restrictions based upon where you live because of the natural material. Again, I believe it's rosewood also in the butt sleeve with all those natural white inlays. This cue's loaded up. There's that Tascarella signature right there in the forearm. This has natural brown, green, and black veneers. Nice and straight cue. Clean and straight all the way around. We have a saying here at Crossroad Cues. We like to say no apologies on this one, and that's the best way that I can describe it to you. There's no dents, no dings. This is a cue that anybody, whether you are a collector or just a player and loves to play with fine cues, this is going to be a perfect marriage for you right here, whether you're a collector or a player alike. 5/16-14, piloted. You've got the stainless steel joint. He uses that really nice compression type fit. You're going to get a really, really, really good connection there. Forward balanced cue. This cue, the butt itself is 15.5 ounces, so forward balanced. I'll start at the back of the wrap to give you a little better illustration, okay? Then I'm going to go to the middle of the wrap, okay? So mid-wrap, mid-handle, a little bit further, and there's your balance point right there. So a little bit more than the middle of the wrap, so closer to the front of the wrap, right there's your balance point right there. And again, nice and straight cue. I would not expect anything less. Both of the shafts are extremely nice shafts. That's the other thing about Pete Tascarella. He's always been known for sourcing some of the best shaft wood. I love his taper. I love the shaft wood that he uses. And these ones are nice and clean, and they're nice and straight. There's no taper roll, no variation. Just very, very, very well-kept cue with light play only. Both shafts are 3.8 ounces. And 12.85 millimeter, 12.85. I like to measure right at where the wood and the ferrule meet. A lot of guys will go a little bit higher up. If you go a little higher up by the tip, you're going to get a larger measurement in most cases, right? So this may be like a 12.9 as far as the actual tip, but I like to measure where the wood and the ferrule meet. That way you get an idea what the stroke line is going to be like. So 12.85, natural material in the ferrules as well. And again, in every one of those beautiful inlays. Chocolate brown leather kangaroo wrap on this right here. This is a really good quality, very smooth leather. There's a couple different textures that you can get from a kangaroo wrap, okay, depending on which side you use. Let's just put it that way. It's as simple as that. Because there's some other ones that have more texture. That's the other side. So this is a smooth brown leather kangaroo wrap. This one is ready for immediate purchase. We do have financing available at Crossroad Cues. Check us out. We also have some other Tascarellas that are currently in stock right now. We're fortunate enough to have a handful of them, but when they're gone, we don't know when we'll be getting any more. This is some of the best craftsmanship in the world of billiard cues. He's got history that dates, of course, all the way back to the iconic George Balabushka shop. You should look up the history. Pete Tascarella is a legendary cue maker, and his stuff just continues to go up and up and up in value. And I believe, there's no guarantees, but I believe that they are one of the cues that are a really safe and solid investment for the collector for long-term appreciation as far as purchasing something that you're not going to lose money on that but could potentially appreciate. You know, and if anybody tells you that something is guaranteed to appreciate, I think all of you know that that's far from the truth. But there are certain brands For instance, like Southwest cues, they've continued to go up in value. Tascarella cues, they are not easily accessible. You're not going to just walk in the door and get one. You're going to wait in line to get one. And the values, again, have continued to climb. But truth be known, besides the collectability, if you like that good, solid, old school hit, Tascarella is a great choice for you. Thanks for taking a peek. Make sure you like, follow, and share our business Facebook page, Crossroad Cues Gallery. Check out our YouTube channel, Crossroad Cues, and hit us up through the contact form on the website, or you can call or text the number to make sure that this beautiful cue is still available. CrossroadCues.com.